Greetings and salutations. Welcome back to On the Peg with me, your host, the one, the only, the eyebrow-raising, the bearded toyholic. I am, of course, the Mad Montreal Man, and we've got a red platinum for you today. We are doing Saturn Girl, a DC classic. Now, a couple of things about Saturn Girl. First of all, it's not her really first appearance look, thankfully. But one thing about Saturn Girl that's important, comic book history-wise, back in 1958, she was really one of the first female superheroes. That's important. That's sort of something different, you know. She basically led a superhero team. Wonder Woman didn't do that. Supergirl didn't do that. She did. First real woman lead of a superhero team in comic books, and that's kind of cool. And I appreciate that. And another reason why I'm happy we got her, because out of the original founding members, there's Saturn Girl, Lightning Lad, and Cosmic Boy. Now, we've got Cosmic Boy. We've got Lightning Lad. Unfortunately, I don't have the variant Lightning Lad, which would have been the real Lightning Lad, not the remake one. But that's besides the point. What do you say I put Saturn Girl down, get my good friend, my ally against the Minton Package Horde? Yes, you know him fully well. I've called him Dr. Steel in the past because that's his normal name, but his real title is Dr. Scalpel. And let's take a Saturn Girl out of the package. Now, I have to admit, when I was a kid growing up, waiting for the editor's comment, yes, I was a kid. Hard to believe, I know. Yes, I'm Gen X. I grew up on my own, pretty much. That's fine. But you done, editor? You sure you're done? Okay. Yes, I'm old. Thank you. Okay. I think my editor hates me. But when I was a kid growing up, one of the comic books I did enjoy was the Legion of Superheroes. I really enjoyed it. It was one of those fun reads. Even without Superboy, it was a great read. But let's finish taking Imra out of the package, go in a close-up, and we'll be back right after that. Well, you saw in the close-up before anyone starts saying, well, it's a reused body. Yeah, it is. I don't care. I really don't. It's a character I wanted. It's a character that looks good. It's well painted. And yeah, it's the Catwoman body again. Who cares? Okay? Now, she does come with the card. Not bad card. She also comes with a spare set of hands. And I do give McFarlane credit because the right hand does have the spare flight ring on it. I like that little touch. But let's talk about the figure herself. Now, I like the details in the belt. You can really see, I mean, look at that. You can see that logo very well. The face sculpt's actually nice too. I actually like the figure. I'm happy I got her. And when it comes to my Legion of Superheroes shelf, with all three figures in front of the shelf. Now, one thing I kind of got really upset with DC Comics was, back when I was still reading comic books in the DC Universe reboot, like basically 2016, she actually showed up in modern continuity in a Batman storyline where she basically, gets interrogated by the police, tells them everything's all right. She gets sent to Arkham Asylum. Then, of course, in Batman number 9 in 2016, she actually passes a note with her symbol and basically proving she's Saturn Girl. That story went nowhere because DC figured, hey, New 52. Rebirth. Convergence. I would have loved to see what would have continued with Saturn Girl in Arkham City. The rest of the Legion, they've been trapped in the past before, but now with this whole KO event, well, the Legion doesn't really exist anymore. It's one of those comic books that I think DC dropped the ball on. They could have done so much better with Legion of Superheroes. Even after the Crisis and Superman was never Superboy, they did the Ken Shakespeare, the Keith Giffen storyline. Now, here's a little secret for you. Back in those days, I did my research, and I found a way that you could have the original Legion of Superheroes, the Legionnaires, and the Keith Giffen Legion. That's because they even did it in Superman comic books, a parallel Earth on the other side, a artificial Earth on the other side. And the whole point of the Legionnaires, remember that series, they were clones of the original Legion. They could have all existed in the same universe. That would have been so cool. You know, Saturn Girl meets the Legionnaire clone of her, and then they meet the, you know, the Keith Giffen Saturn Girl. That would have been a fantastic series. But DC dropped the ball on that one. At least McFarlane didn't drop the ball on this action figure. I am really pleased with it. I'm happy. I have her. I like the face. It's kind of innocent. Kind of brings back the, you know, the look of Saturn Girl. Now, there's one person on a Facebook group that I follow. He's been doing his own custom action figures of the Legion of Superheroes. But there's one I haven't seen him do yet. Princess Projectra. I'm just saying it'd be cool to see. But that's it for today's show. Tune in on Friday, our regular time at noon on Friday when the show comes out. We'll be doing Bronze Tiger. But in the meantime, you got to do your best for your body, your mind, and your emotional well-being. Do your best to stay healthy. And when you get a figure that you're actually really happy to get, and it puts a smile on your face, it makes you believe that wearing a ring you could fly, it's a good way to stay happy. And when you got another show on Friday, well, it's a good reason to stay positive. And that's pretty much it for this show today. Please do the YouTube stuff. You know, the like, subscribe, comment, and share. It's good for the algorithm. And if you do comment and share, well, comment. I quite often respond to most comments when I see them. And if you share the video, you know who to share it with. Just saying. But yeah, and just an update for you, when the DC Multiverse ends with McFarlane, I'll probably be focusing more on my Kryptonian universe, where I do my own customs with my own concept of what if Mon-El came to Earth before Superman ever did, and Mon-El becomes Superman, and Krypton never explodes. Yeah, I'm one of those people. I have a whole bunch of story ideas, but that'll be starting in January. I'm finishing up all my customs soon. And I'm going to start doing my videos of those, but those will be taking time because each character will have its own backstory in the videos, but that will be in September because DC Multiverse will be over by then. Sad, I know. Yeah. And if you're wondering why I haven't reviewed the new Mattel's Kid line, I still can't find any here in Ottawa. I've had other people look in other cities in Canada too. They don't seem to exist in Canada. So, hey, Mattel, send me some already. I want to review them. Because, you know, if I can't get my hands on the kid ones, odds are I'm not going to get your collector series in 2027. Just saying. But that's me just ranting there. So, like I said, do those best things. You know, stay happy, stay healthy, stay positive, all those things. Do the YouTube thing. And don't forget, notification. Hit that little notification bell, because sometimes I toss in these extra shows. Normally the show's on Friday at noon, which is fine, but until then, enjoy the rest of your week, and don't forget, tune in on Friday for another episode of On the Peg, where we look at Bronze Tiger. And in the coming week, let me know, would you like to see another week of Batman? I have done a count. We got 5 Batmans. We could do another 5 days of Batman next week. Let me know in the comments by, say, Sunday morning. And if you want another week of Batman, well, you'll get another week of Batman. Until then, take care of yourself. See you Friday. And, yeah, there's going to be some bloopers, okay? I know I screwed up. I got more bloopers. That happens because I was so excited to get Saturn Girl out of the package. See you on Friday. Hey, welcome back! Whoa, look at the hands! Ooh, magic hands, jazz hands! So, what do you say? I get my good friend, my enemy, fuck it. Greetings and salutations. Welcome back once again. You doing? Edition for you today. We are doing Saturn Girl. They call it the fucking. Hey, welcome back to On the Peg with me, your host, the one, the only, the eyebrow raising. What the fuck is this? On that variant lightning lad. One day I'll get them. But one thing about can't speak today. Greetings and salutations. Welcome back to another episode. Welcome back. Well, okay, before anyone says anything, yes, it's a reused body. I don't care. Yes, I see.